Welcome to GrayYeon Math. We are asked to solve for this problem, evaluate the expression the square root of 2 plus the square root of 6 all over the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3. Notice that on this expression, the denominator has a radical sign. So, our strategy would be to square the whole expression. We take the square and take the square root. So by doing that, it's like we're doing nothing because we're just taking the square and taking the square root only to remove the radical sign on the denominator. So our first step would be step 1, we square the numerator. So how do we do that? Notice that the numerator is a binomial. So the first term is square root of 2 and the second term is square root of 6. So squaring that, we have the square root of 2 square plus 2 times the square root of 2 plus the square root of 6 plus the square root of 6 squared. Just remember the formula. A plus B squared is equal to A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Simplifying further, we have the square root of 2 squared is 2. And this is plus 2 times the square root of 2 times 6. We just put it in the same radical sign. So we have 12 plus the square root of 6 squared is equal to 6. So simplifying further, we have 8 plus 2 square root of 12. But square root of 12 can be simplified as square root of 12, since it can be written as 4 times 3. We have square root of 4 is 2, we can put that outside, and we have 2 square root of 3. So the square root of 12 becomes 2 square root of 3. So it is equal to 8 plus 2 times 2 square root of 3. So we have 8 plus 4 square root of 3. That is the numerator. Our next step is we should square the denominator. So we have the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 squared. So we have 2 plus the square root of 3. Third and final step, take the square root of the squared numerator and denominator and simplify. So we have here 8 plus 4 times square root of 3 all over 2 plus square root of 3. Take the square root of that. But the numerator can be factored out. So we have 4 times 2 plus square root of 3 all over 2 plus square root of 3. Simply cancels out. Then we just take the square root of 4, which is 2. And that is our final answer. Thank you for watching GrayYeon Math. Bye.